So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Joe Biden and Barack Obama are campaigning in Flint, Michigan. I'm not kidding. So Barack Obama shows up in Flint, Michigan, and the only appropriate way to start his speech would have been with an apology, but we all know that didn't happen. Did they sit down and have a beer with some folks in Flint? You know, since the water isn't all that great, did they have a beer? I wonder how many beakers full of water were passed around.
These are tough.
Dave Anthony says the tone deafness of Obama to go to Flint is stunning. It is. Well, why is that? Because here's what he did when he went the first time. He gaslit these people. This is what he did.
Can I get some water?
Before a crowd of 1,000.
I really did need a glass of water. This is not a stunt.
President Obama took a sip of Flint's filtered tap water.
This is not a stunt. As he's doing a stunt. This is not a stunt. Wow.
Assuring the people there that he cares.
I've got your back.
I've got your back. Did not give them clean water and didn't give them health care. He could have declared it a disaster area. They could have all got Medicare for all for the rest of their life. They ain't getting it. He screwed those people. Oh, my God. Here's a guy named Thomas Chatterton Williams who writes for the New York Mag and some other horrible places. He says the hard left, not liberals to be clear, is fundamentally childlike insofar as it fuels itself and its fury on a vision of some future state of purity that can by necessity never be achieved. The very foundation of adulthood is the acceptance of compromise and imperfection. Tell that to the people of Flint that they just need to compromise and accept dirty water. Charles. I like someone named Thomas Chatterton Williams talking down to people in Flint, Michigan. Telling them that they have to grow up. Jesus Christ. The hard left wants a future that can never be achieved. You know, like a healthcare system that the rest of the world currently has and saves billions of dollars. You're such a child if you want a healthcare system that works. What the fuck? Be an adult, says the guy whose generation had it better than the one after him. The hard left wants a future that can never be achieved, like ending wars that nobody wants. Come on, we can't do that. What do you think this is, a democracy? Be an adult. It's an oligarchy. We do as they say. Be an adult. An adult. That version of adult reminds me of Bill Dwyer's joke about when he watches an adult films. Oh, yeah, they're adult, aren't they? Look at me watching my adult film in my basement with my pants at my ankles, with lube in my hand and a box of Kleenexes next to me. Oh, I'm all grown up. That's the kind of grown up he is. A guy who lubes up his own ass so a neoliberal can fuck it again. But it doesn't hurt him. He has health care. He has a student debt paid. His whatever, if he has kids, they're taken care of. The whole thing is right. He's the establishment tool. He's taken care of. Be an adult. I was told the same thing. I was called a petulant child. I was told I was an adult at the Young Turks. They went on to do Russiagate for 4 straight years, as hard as possible, which is what created this era of censorship. They were warned about it, but I'm the child. I was predicting that Barack Obama, that Donald Trump would deport less Mexicans than Barack Obama and Joe Biden. I was right. They were wrong, but I'm the child. Every 4 years, the Democratic Party moves a little farther right. Joe Biden is farther right than Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton was farther right than Barack Obama. Barack Obama was farther right. That's just how this works. And by electing Joe Biden, do you know how far right the Republicans are going to go? That's how this works. If you're an adult, you would know that. If you're a child, you would keep doing the same broken strategy and hoping it works. That's what children do. And if these people are such children, why do you need them to win an election? Why do you care? Why do you care about, oh, that's right, you need them to win an election? This is not voter outreach, dumb fuck. This is the opposite. If the only reason you would care about them is because your side's going to lose if they don't vote for you. That's why when you read their threads critiquing Obama, it reads so much like a petulant child raging about their father. Obama's the adult moving through the real world as it exists. He sure is. He's moving through the real world one drone at a time. He's killing 9 out of 10 innocent people, one drone at a time. He's torturing Chelsea Manning. He's prosecuting whistleblowers more than any other president in history. He's opening the Arctic to drilling. And that's what an adult does as they move through the world. They kick 5.1 million families out of their house during an economic downturn while making the banks bigger, making Bush tax cuts permanent. Those cages, Barack Obama built those cages. He put the kids in those cages. Barack Obama gassed immigrants at the border. Is there a Muslim ban at the airports? Because Barack Obama spent 8 years bombing them. He took us from 2 wars to 7. He committed a genocide in Yemen. But a grown-up overlooks genocide. That's what grown-ups do. What are you, a child? You know who's upset the most about the genocide in Yemen? The children. That's right. The grown-ups in Yemen don't care. They're grown up. It's the real world. The children who are dying, they're the ones who are screaming like petulant, dying children. Somehow wanting everyone to have health care and my kids not to be drowning in student loan debt makes me childish and immature. Liberal Democrats are a lost cause. By the way, Harry Williams is so honest and fresh, it's hard not to admire him. Contributing writer at New York Times Magazine, columnist at Harper's, board member at American Academy, Einstein Forum, and at Join Persuasion. Wow. Wow. What brilliant insight this guy has. Thank God he has his 76,000 followers. Thank God. Brilliant. Just brilliant. That's the kind of insight you could get only everywhere. You can only get that everywhere and anywhere you turn. Any column you read, any TV show you turn on, any asswipe on the street, you ask them, that's what they'll tell you. But he gets paid to tell you that. Isn't that awesome? There is no U.S. president that could qualify for a simple statue by their standards. There is only a future ideal president who would have had to dismantle empire to be so honored. So current affair tweets out, could you please clarify whether you believe the drone bombing of Yemeni weddings and school buses and the mass deportation of families has any implications for whether someone does or does not deserve a statue built in their honor? So Current Affair magazine's pushing back against this piece of shit. And then so he says, there is no U.S. president that could qualify for a simple statue by their standards. There is only a future ideal president who would have to dismantle empire to be so honored. Think about the statues. This guy is one writing gig away from a Republican. This is awesome. Is there something adult about creating statues of people? Do you need real life-size action figures of someone to remember that he was president? Presidents aren't superheroes. Time to grow up.
Yes.
Hey, here's your president. Watch this. This is what he does best. There he is. Here is what he does best.
Walk off. That's what I do. That's what I do.
That's what he does. I catch a cool moment on camera and then don't actually do anything for people. Yup, that's what you do, all right. Yemen, drone strike. That's what I do. Just for the record, if Bernie was the nominee, you could have been playing one-on-one. But then again, if he was the nominee, you wouldn't have been out campaigning for him in the first frickin' place. Wow. Okay, there you go. That's the lib worship of Barack Obama. The lib worship of Barack Obama. Hey, everybody, this is the part where I tell you where all our live shows are, but there aren't any. And then this is why I tell you to join our premium program and get extra content, but nobody's got a fucking job. So just enjoy the video.